What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another trade recap on our way to $1 million. Absolutely fantastic day here in the markets. End up trading MU towards the upside. Let's first take a look at our trade Zella statistics. Let me make myself smaller here. So for today, as you can see, up about $11,000. Only took one trade here on MU, which was our previous all-time highs retest. It was also your previous day high retest. Super textbook. We'll kind of talk about exactly what we're looking for with relative strength. As for my statistics so far, up about $64,000 for the month, 69% win rate. 9.2 profit factor, 90% day win percentage, average win to loss ratio 4.09. So the market's starting to heat up here. VIX about 20, a lot of volatility in the markets, which is absolutely fantastic. Awesome way to start off week number 4. Let's go into exactly what I traded today, which was that MU retest. As I mentioned, about $1,100 today. Here are my executions here on MU. Took the 375 calls. Beautiful retest right off that previous day highs for that continuation towards the upside. So as you can see, this is my overall thought process. What was I looking for coming into today? As you can see, MU all-time highs, continuation, right? Higher time frame, very much bullish compared to the overall market. Let's go on to the lower time frame. So as you can see right here, MU holding up compared to everything else in the markets, right? SPY, gap down, QQQ, gap down in the markets. The only things that are holding up really are the semiconductors, which I talked about in the pre-market game plan. If you guys joined the pre-market prep today, let me actually go on to the Discord just to show you guys what I was looking for. I post this game plan every single morning as well in my free community. So if you haven't joined that, the link is in the description below. But as you can see, the game plan, what I like to see in coming the market open is off the 610 on the Qs and SPY 680s. As for my main watches, I said the indices themselves, Apple, Microsoft, Meta for weakness, Tesla reaction off 430, Nvidia. But the names I mentioned for upside here, MU, TSM, Intel, SNDK. Why? Semiconductor theme, still very much hot, still holding up compared to the overall market. So as you can see, like TSM still holding up, Intel still somewhat holding up, SNDK also had a beautiful push towards the upside today. So the semis were on watch for continued strength compared to the overall market, which had a major gap down here. We're trading names to the upside with the most relative strength. So what had the most relative strength? Clearly this was MU. So what was the game plan coming to today here on MU? Let's go into the 15-minute time frame. The game plan here on MU was the previous day high retest, right? As you can see, bounce off your previous day lows, coming to market open, break above, retest, continuation towards upside. Another possible scenario, reclaim previous day high retest here as well. So 2 scenarios on MU coming to market open. As you can see right off the bat, let's kind of play out the tape. Let's actually speed this up here. So as you can see right here on MU, let's actually go back here. So you can see it's approaching your previous day highs. Right off the bat, you can see gravitating up and towards our previous day highs key level. So we're looking break, retest, continuation higher, all-time highs play. So that's why we're this aggressive. That's why I'm looking at the trade, because I'm looking at MU all-time highs. As you can see, right off the bat, buyers immediately stepped in. Right off our previous day highs, nice continuation towards upside. What are we looking for now? Simply previous day high retest, continuation towards upside. Price comes back down and towards our previous day highs, comes back once again. And bam, look at how strong this candle is. I'll go into the live session here in a second, but you can see once it broke back above its previous candle, I talked about the candle confirmations. This was my sign to go long towards the upside, stop a break underneath, all-time highs play, looking for continuation towards the upside. Made a new high, contracts were moving super nicely, just kind of scaling along the ways, maintain now above your down close candle. So as long as it can maintain above this, continuation towards the upside. And we end up having a push right up and towards our key level, which was that 380. Right, 380 was one of our main targets. Since this is at all-time highs, we're going to use psychological levels on MU. Scaled along the ways, contracts were up about, contracts were up nice, around like $8-ish a con to like $6 a contract, about 70%. So really solid day here on MU. towards upside, and that was basically one and done for the day. Other setups that we kind of talked about that looked actually good. AMD solid trade we kind of outlined. Even SNDK, I know some of you guys took this one, super solid here as well. Let me actually bring up the live sessions. Sorry, the live session for today, and we'll go over it together. So let me play out the live session for today. Overall market gap down. As you can see, some of the watches we kept an eye out on here. AMD, MU. I was looking at this MU retest right off the bat. As you can see, Qs. Just overall consolidation. MU, I was keeping an eye on it, right? As I mentioned, previous day high retest, one of our main things to keep an eye out for. And as you can see here, let's read the tape together. MU right into that previous day highs. We're waiting for the buyers to step in. Any sort of bullish reaction here. We're going to be interested in the MU 375 calls. Let me actually just speed up the tape. Let me go on 2x speed here. Okay, keep an eye on MU. As you can see right here, Q's right off our 610. MU, look at the buyers step in. Let me actually slow it down here. Look at the buyers step in right off your previous day highs. So right here, you can see buyers are stepping in. And then as soon as it gets above its previous candle high, as you can see right here. So right here, buyers are waiting for the price action to push back towards the upside. Buyers stepping in above its previous candle. As soon as it gets above its previous candle, you can see how much the buyers step in. As you can see right here. Buyers stepping in right here. Price is now bullish. Right? You can enter in here, stop a break underneath looking for high of day. That's a quick flip. I guess that happened pretty quickly, but you can see as soon as it broke above, nice continue push now. Enter, stop a blow, and now you're looking for continuation back towards the upside. I keep using that drawing tool. That's why it kind of keeps flickering, but you can see nice continue push towards the upside. Buyer stepped in, get in on that flip, and now you're looking for high day and above. The reason why you're aggressive, all-time highs play, previous day high retest, MU relative strength compared to the market. You want to be aggressive on these names. High day hit in that exact candle, and the contracts really move super solid. About $3 a con, sorry, not $3 a con on that one candle. And then as you can see, nice continuation, selling on major pops. MU moves super nicely, premium super nice up into that 380. You can see the relative strength compared to the market here. Some other names that look good, SNDK. A couple of people traded that one in the group, super solid on that 5-minute range retest, and even AMD reclaim, super solid here as well, back up and towards our previous day highs. So super solid day in the markets. Great way to start off the week here. As I mentioned, make sure you're joining the pre-market preps this week. There's plenty of things to go over with the Trump tariffs, with the volatility back inside the markets. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.